I know a lot of people bash Cars 2 because of how different and just weird it was, and I personally agree, it was extremely far out there, had really nothing to do with racing, but let's be real, it was a good time. Like when you were in that theater seeing it for the first time, it was kind of fun, and the bigger part of it is that it opened the door for so many new die-cast cars, new models, things we've never even seen before or have imagined. I mean, 4 international cities, Tokyo, Paris, Porto Corsa, and England, in addition to Radiator Springs again. I have to say, I have to give credit to Cars 2. They fulfilled the die-cast obligation, and that is why today, here we are with Adam Parke, also known as Carla Veloso's Pitty. So yeah, this is another one of those cars that has only been available in Europe so far, you know, with Carl Clutchen, Metallic Dino Draftsky, and those Rusty's Racing Center trainees, Sudeep and Krzysztof. So of course, on my poll in the Dino Draftsky video, you guys wanted me to review Adam Parke out of those 3 there. So of course we are reviewing him today, and now I am pondering reviewing Sudeep and Krzysztof in the same video, but that won't be out for maybe like another week or so, so we don't have to worry about that. But in the meantime, I do have some other pretty cool videos planned, like the XRS Racers and a custom Disney docket next gen, so definitely look forward to that. And I am definitely looking forward to reviewing it. But without any more rambling here, let's get into the review of Adam. So we have the desert blur in the background. Of course, a choking hazard because of the small accessories. He's in the World Grand Prix series, which has this nice green stripe, and there's the logo. On the back here, you have World Grand Prix, a stock image of Adam Parke, which shows him a little darker than usual. And there's a nice little picture of McQueen and Francesco in Porto Corsa. Now, just so you guys know, there is some tire variants with Adam Parke. This is the accurate blue-rimmed version. An older version had green rims. And you know Mattel, the first color they see, it's like, all right, whatever color is most prominent, that must be the color of the rims. But unfortunately, that is not always the case with these racers here. But they did actually correct him pretty quickly. So that is the one I'll be opening up for you guys because it is accurate. A similar thing happened with Honk Cho. They released, for some reason, Lightyear orange tires. But then when they re-released him from Thailand, they had the correct ones in there, I believe. I haven't opened it yet, though. I do have it, so that might be a future video. But anyway, I'll be right back with Adam all opened up. Now, out of all 11 World Grand Prix racers, only Francesco Bernoulli and Carla Veloso utilize this more rounded Pitty model. You can see how it's a little bit more slopey, has a lot more curvatures to it, whereas all of the other teams have the squarish model, as I like to call it, that is much more similar to the piston cup Pitties that we see in Cars 1 and Cars 3. So Adam is actually the 4th World Grand Prix Pitty to be released from Mattel. They were going to release a Lewis Hamilton Pitty in early 2017, but he was one of the many canceled victims of that year. And we still actually have a Shoot to the Roki, Nigel Gearsley, and Rip Kuchkaneski Pitty to come. At least, you know, they have been rumored. We have pictures of them, so hopefully they will come out this year or maybe next year. I mean, so many releases were delayed, so who knows if we'll be able to get all of them this year. But I feel like maybe, just maybe, we will end up eventually having at least one Pitty from every team. Now, of course, these teams are huge. Like Francesco Bernoulli in London, he had like 11 Pitties. So we really have no idea which one of these on the screen here is Adam, but he is going to represent all of them in this video for all intensive purposes. He is going to be the sole Pitty. But yeah, he actually looks pretty accurate. You know, I don't see anything wrong with him. I'm glad that they included the headset for Adam because, you know, like I just showed you, a lot of the Pitties don't have headsets, which is inaccurate to the movie. It's like a 50-50 thing right now, actually. 50% of them don't, and 50% of them do. And it doesn't seem like there's any rhyme or reason as to how they decide, you know, all right, we'll include a headset with this one, but oh, not this one. So yeah, hopefully this guy actually hits the United States soon, but I don't know. As the days go by, I become increasingly doubtful because more cases are coming out left and right. But anyway, actually let's start with the accessories. So here is the stack of tires with the blue rim. And now there's no actually, oh actually there is. I thought there wasn't going to be that hole where you could stick the fork in it, pretend that you're stabbing the tires. Actually, this one barely even fits in there. Feels like something's blocking the hole. But anyway, let's compare it to Carla Veloso's rims. Looks pretty accurate. You know, of course, for the axle in there, that's painted over blue. But yeah, size-wise, seems to be on a spot. As for the tool card here, looks nice. World Grand Prix with the Brazilian flag. Green with the silver lining for the shelves. Hollow, of course, tires don't move. This is one thing that has stayed the same for years. Ever since 2008, this toolbox has been the same exact model, which is nice. Some things, you know, don't need to be upgraded. Now, as for Adam, he's got a nice little smile here. Pretty generic, though, but it is a nice plastic forklift that you can't move up and down. You got the headset there, which is green, a plastic piece. Again, you can't move that. On the side, he has some of the like swirls and I don't know, flowery design that Carla Veloso has. Just like a little piece of it, along with that World Grand Prix emblem there and the Brazilian flag. On the back, just green, some black stripes. Pretty cool. I like the green dots on Adam's rims there. Green base. You could take him apart pretty easily because of that screw right there and maybe mix up some of the parts. That'd actually be pretty fun. But yeah, that is actually all for Adam. Nice and short in comparison to Cruz Bizarro. He's actually pretty big. I mean, Cruz Bizarro is a small car, being a Volkswagen Bug. It does make sense, but Adam is huge compared to him. Like, wow. Awesome, though. It's nice to really start forming some of these World Grand Prix teams because, I don't know, all the Piston Cup teams usually get pretty flushed out, you know, especially the ones that Mattel wants to flush out, like Leakless, Nitro 8, Bumper Save. Like, a lot of stuff got released for them, but for these, you know, only bits and pieces. We only got a few haulers. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below which World Grand Prix Pitty is your favorite right now. I'm actually going to have to go with Adam Parke because, first of all, I love this unique curvy model because it's different, something we've never seen before. But the reason why Alex isn't my favorite is because he's inaccurate. He lacks that headset, which he definitely should have. Max is probably my least favorite just because he looks pretty generic with that expression. Emmanuel Maniez for Raul Sarul is pretty cool though. Jeff Gorvet's Pitty, Turbo Bullock. He actually was released this year and he's pretty cool. He was actually the very first one to be released and he's got that dark gray fork, which nobody else has. And of course, Hong Cho from Miguel Camino was released early on this year. And I actually was watching Cars 3 the other day, watching the credits, and he is named after somebody, but I can't remember. The last name was the same, Cho, but it was like the first name that was different. So I can't remember what it was. But it's cool that a lot of these guys are actually named after Pixar and Disney employees. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great weekend if you're watching this when it comes out, or if you happen to be watching this on another weekend. I am just kind of settling down, enjoying my last few days of break before back to school. Yep, the ominous school is coming back. But it's alright, it's my last semester of high school. I'm a senior, so it's actually kind of exciting, kind of easier now, a little bit more of a breeze, I guess you could say, but it's still difficult. But anyway, that's enough rambling. By the way, here is 2018 Carla Veloso, who came out earlier this year and has been reissued from Thailand in the new case with Leroy Hemming. But that's all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.